Hey guys, it's Kay. I hope you're all well. Now today I'm looking at an Android tablet. It's called the Dragon Touch Max10 tablet. So I'm going to cover what's in the box, how it performs in benchmarks, how it performs when watching videos, and how it performs with native Android gaming and emulation gaming. So it comes in a pretty nice box, and you can get it on Amazon, and you can get it for $139.99, but at the moment you can get a £20 voucher off at Amazon. Now it comes with an Octa-Core 64-bit processor and 3GB of RAM, and with a 10-inch IPS screen with a resolution of 12 by 1920. So it's a higher display than HD, which is 1080. It's also got dual-band Wi-Fi and built-in GPS and Bluetooth. And with the Android 9 Pie OS, you've got access to the full Google Play Store. Okay, so here is the tablet. We've got some plastic protection on the front, and we've got a bit of a Dragon Touch logo going on here on the back. So let's get this plastic off and get a good look at the tablet. Now the first thing I notice about this tablet is the build quality. It feels like a premium product. The outer casing seems to be made out of some quality materials, including the back, which seems to be made out of metal. And you can see there's a camera and flash on the back. And we also have a front-facing camera. On the back we've also got access to an SD card slot with compatible memory up to 128GB. Now we've also got dual speakers with metal grilling, which sound pretty good for a budget tablet. And along the top we've got an earphone jack and volume and power buttons. And under the main box we've also got a few little bits and pieces. So we've got the manual, and we've got the power brick, which is 2 amps and 10 watts. And lastly we have the USB-C cable. And to summarise guys, this is all that we get in the box. Okay, spec-wise it's looking pretty good for a budget tablet. For the CPU we have a Unisoc SC9863A, which is an Octa-Core ARM Cortex A55 chip. So this has 4 cores running at 1.6GHz and 4 cores running at 1.2GHz. For the GPU we have the PowerVR Rogue GE8322 with OpenGL support. And we also get 3GB of RAM with this model. Now at this price you normally expect 2GB, so that extra 1GB is a bonus. The display is a 10.1-inch 1920 by 1200 IPS screen. Now at this price point you wouldn't expect an IPS screen, but they seem to have packed one in here, and therefore viewing angles are very good. We get 32GB of internal memory and a MicroSD card slot, good for up to 128GB. For connectivity we've got both 802.11bgn plus 802.11ac, so we can pick up both 2.4GHz and 5GHz Wi-Fi. Now we've also got Bluetooth connectivity, so we can connect up a Bluetooth games controller, which I will be doing later. And the tablet is running Android 9, and it seems to be a clean installation with no bloatware. Now camera wise we have an 8MP back facing camera and a 5MP front facing camera. Now surprisingly they are pretty good in the right lighting conditions. Now I tested the GPU with 3D Mark's Slingshot, and we got a score of 630, which is just over half the score I got with Amazon's Fire HD 10. Now for the CPU I tested it with Geekbench, and for single cores we got 155, and for multi-core we got 828. So one of the main things you're going to be doing with one of these tablets is media consumption. And this is going to be in the form of YouTube, Amazon Prime, Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, and these work really well on this tablet. 1080p at 60 frames per second looks great on this tablet. And the speakers on this tablet sound really good. They do get really loud. Okay, so I also tested out some games, including Pubg, Asphalt 8 and Call of Duty. First up is Asphalt 8. Now this worked pretty well. With some of these low budget tablets you get a lot of screen tearing and stuttering. I didn't see any of that here. And next up I've got Call of Duty. Now this is on the lowest graphic settings, but as you can see it's perfectly playable. And next up we've got Pubg, and surprisingly it works pretty well on this tablet, and I am on the lowest graphics setting. Now I wanted to test out games emulation on this tablet, and all you have to do is download RetroArch from the Google Play Store, and you can even use a Bluetooth controller, but I stuck with the on-screen controls. So this is Acrobat on the Sega Mega Drive, and I must say it runs pretty well, great sound and graphics. And again on the Mega Drive we've got 007, runs pretty smooth. Okay, finishing off on the PlayStation Portable. It's Mortal Kombat. It runs pretty smooth, no screen tearing or flickering. And sticking with the PlayStation Portable, it's Street Fighter. Okay, so having this tablet for a few days, I can honestly say it's not a bad tablet for everyday use. It's great for media consumption, and like I said, it handles 1080p at 60 frames per second. Also, it handles native Android gaming reasonably well, and everything I tried on emulation ran really well. So if you're looking for a tablet to do some gaming on, some web browsing, some email, and some media consumption, I'd give this tablet a thumbs up, but do also take into consideration similar priced tablets like the Amazon Fire HD 10. Anyway guys, if you found this video helpful, give us a like and maybe even a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.